everyone, welcome. My name is Kyle for the win, and welcome to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. In this video, we got a brand new update today, and we also got some very interesting information about the new Call of Duty game. Not a ton of details, but details nonetheless. But before I jump into all that news and information, I just wanted to tell you guys that I am ending my road to revisiting Call of Duty campaign series. We just finished Call of Duty Ghosts, and I went to upload the first part of Advanced Warfare, but Activision thought that it would be cool to claim it and block the content in that video, and they didn't give any explanation why. All they did was they had a little they had a code, a like weird digit code that told me basically why they claimed it, and which makes no sense, because normally what they do is they give you the time frame and they give you the the content that you took it from, but this time they didn't do that, so it's super weird. I actually did fight or send a claim to them about the last video that they blocked and claimed, which was another episode of Revisiting Call of Duty Campaigns, and I actually won that dispute, but it's just so annoying to dispute it, and we just finished Call of Duty Ghosts, so it's a perfect time to kind of move on and end that series at Call of Duty Ghosts, which was actually the original intent of that anyway. So it's unfortunate. I really wanted to go through all of Advanced Warfare, but unfortunately I have to end it there, which kind of sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it except just deal with it and move on, which actually leaves room for more news videos for you guys on these Tuesdays and Thursdays, and just kind of gives me some more freedom, because I don't want to say that series was holding me back, but it also kind of was in a way, because some days I would do that series and have a different video for the day and then disregard news, which is actually what I wanted my channel to be. Anyways, jumping straight into the news, that's just something I wanted to say as a side note. Jumping into the news, we have some information from Charlie Intel about the Black Ops 4 update today on April 23rd, and it's pretty cool. So basically what we have here is we had some new modes added and some modes that are returning, and these consist of Infected coming back to Black Ops 4 for another week as the featured mode, Endurance Chaos Mosh Pit, Mercenary Objective Mosh Pit, Bare Bones Mosh Pit, and then finally Deathmatch Domination. So those are the featured modes here in Black Ops 4. For the multiplayer side, for Blackout, we got Hot Pursuit, and I think that's it for the featured modes for Blackout. Zombies, unfortunately, we didn't get any content, but we will be getting a new DLC map here within the month, and maybe with the the beginning of the next operation, which I will talk about in a little bit, we will probably get Dead of the Night Gauntlet, which is super cool as well. So another thing that they talked about is that the next operation is just around the corner. For those of you guys who don't know, the new operation for Black Ops 4 will go live on Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, but a week from today, which is the 29th of April. And based on the previous information, we will be getting a trailer on Monday of next week, not on Thursday, or maybe on Thursday, but last operation it was on a Monday, so that's what we can probably expect for this operation as well. Don't know what it's going to be. We're probably going to be getting Spectre as a specialist, which is pretty cool, and there were some leaks quite a while ago that I didn't cover because I didn't know where the information came from. Maybe it came from Reddit, which I should probably get Reddit just so that I can keep you guys more up to date. And another thing that it says on here as well is that for all of those Prop Hunt fans out there, see you next week. So basically, we were promised Prop Hunt during this operation, but it looks like Prop Hunt is going to come at the beginning of next operation. So that's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is basically. And next, we have Deathmatch Domination is now live for all platforms. So that's Xbox One, PC, and of course PlayStation 4. And that will once again end in a week when the new operation begins, as well as it is now up to 12 players instead of 10. It used to be 10 and now it's 6, which is a lot more fun, which means you can get a lot more kills. I actually have a live gameplay on this mode, so I will leave that down below in the description and at the end of the video for you guys to check out. And this is the final week for Blackout Free Access, so for those of you who really enjoyed Blackout and maybe want to buy it, play that free access, then that's perfectly awesome. That would be really cool if those players boosted, but of course I didn't really play that much Blackout, because as you guys know, I'm not a big fan of Blackout. I'm just, not that it's bad, I just don't like battle royales. It's not my cup of tea. I never really liked Blackout. Next, for the summary of basically everything that we have: Deathmatch Domination added to the featured category, which I already mentioned. Infected Deathmatch, already mentioned that as well. Tuning changes for the batteries cluster grenade, which I will talk about here in a little bit. Added Arsenal Sandstorm frequency, Hacienda, and payload to the infected map rotation. And okay, I pretty much covered everything there as well. So now jumping into the actual changes for multiplayer, we have just a tune to the battery specialist, which is actually a little bit of a buff for her. So they increased the cooldown time. It's actually a buff and a nerf. So they increased the cooldown time for the cluster grenade and reduced the mine grenade damage for a cluster grenade. So I guess it's just a nerf. So they nerfed the battery's cluster grenade a little bit, which I think is pretty cool for a lot of you guys as well. And then for the World League, they addressed an issue that could allow a player to use more creative class points than intended. And for Blackout, they of course added Hot Pursuit. For those of you who on Xbox One and PC, Deathmatch Domination was of course added for you guys. And for PC, multiplayer got some new featured playlists, and Blackout got Hot Pursuit, Alcatraz Portal, Solo, and Duo. So there we go. That is all of the information for the for today in the new update. There was also a tweet from Treyarch that indicated that Prop Hunt and Misty are currently planned to go live on Black Ops 4 next week on PlayStation 4, and more weapons are coming throughout our next operation. So that includes the new sniper rifle, which of course is the Vendetta, and maybe some more DLC weapons in the new supply stream, which I will, of course will cover all of the information for the new event. You can come to this channel and I will have absolutely everything for you guys. Now jumping into the very interesting part of the video, which is talking about the new Call of Duty game. So the title says here that certain athletes state that they've played the new Call of Duty at a private event, which is super interesting. There's not really much to say, but if we scroll down here, I'm not going to put any of these pictures or any of the pictures up on my up on the video, just because I don't want to get any copyright strikes, because Activision seems to be all over that recently. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about the pictures and leave the link to the article down below in the description. But basically what the pictures show is they just show all the athletes that were there at the event playing the new Call of Duty game, but unfortunately all of the pictures show they just say Call of Duty. So all the TVs and stuff that they're playing on, they just say Call of Duty. So there's no title, there's no official information on what the game is going to be yet. Hopefully we'll be getting some new information very, very soon. Hopefully Thursday, if not Thursday, the absolute latest we will get some information is a week after the new operation. So, and the reason why I say that is because they wouldn't drop a new operation and drop all of the Modern Warfare 4 or whatever the next Call of Duty game is going to be information on that day, because that would just completely kill the hype of the new operation, and Activision would not want to do that. So that's why I said it'll be a week from Tuesday, if not on Thursday. I'm hoping it's on Thursday, because we're kind of getting, it's kind of weird actually that we haven't gotten even a leak yet on this game, and it's getting pretty close. But of course, I will keep you guys updated here on the channel and let you guys know if anything changes. But anyway, guys, that is going to be the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys were informed. Hopefully you guys know what to expect here for the rest of this week as well as into next week. Super exciting stuff here. We're almost done with Operation Grand Heist and on to the next one, which is pretty dang awesome. But anyway, guys, leave a like, guys, and enjoy, subscribe if you are new. Make sure you check out all of my other recent videos on the channel, and I will see you guys in another Black Ops 4 video very soon.